Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amirul Zaman bin Saya. My metric number is 264234. Today, I would like to talk about implementing reduce, reuse and recycle in our daily life. Did you know how much waste Malaysia generates every day? Malaysia generates an immense amount of 38,000 tonnes of municipal solid waste (MSW) on a daily basis. According to the Age Market, Malaysia acknowledged that waste management is one of the biggest challenges. Last year, Housing and Local Government Minister Zuraida Kamaruddin was quoted as saying that the country generates 38,000 tonnes of waste on a daily basis. Of that amount, 24% is separated and recycled, 76% goes to the landfill. Even though there is a lot of efforts being utilized by the government and NGO to cope with the essential waste to dispose waste, the amount of waste that actually getting recycled is still low in Malaysia. The question now is how much more land we want to turn into the landfill. When are we going to change the sect of the nature? As a person growing up within of educator, I was well taught by my parents to recycle some of my waste. I will separate the waste that can be recycled, for example, plastic bottle and newspaper like newspaper, but I honestly think that it is not enough compared to the other waste that we dispose as municipal solid waste. For today, I would like to share some of my findings why we should implement reduce, reuse and recycle in our daily life. We should implement the 3 R's in our daily life to dispose waste because it can cut down the amount of waste we throw away, conserve landfill space and reduce gas emissions. Let's begin the 3 R's cut down the amount of waste we throw away. Firstly, we could cut down the amount of waste we throw away. According to the City of San Antonio Solid Waste Management Department, stated that 3 R's, which are reduce, reuse and recycles, are all helping us cutting down the quantity of waste we throw away. They preserve the resources, landfill space and energy. The best way to manage waste is not to produce it. This can be done by shopping carefully and being aware of few guidelines. Avoid disposable goods such as paper plates, cups, napkins, razors and lighters. Throwaways contribute to the problem and cost more because they must replace again and again. Avoid overpackaged goods, especially ones packed with several materials such as foil, paper and plastic. They are difficult to recycle, plus you pay more for the package. It makes economics and environmental sense to reuse products, and sometimes it takes creativity. Reuse product for the same purpose, save paper and plastic bags and repair broken appliances, furniture and toys. Reuse grocery bag or bring your own clothes back to the store. Do not take bag from the store unless you need one. Recycling is a series of steps that takes a used material and processes, remanufactures and sell it as a new product. Begin recycling at home and at work. You must buy product made from recycled materials. Look for the recycling symbol or ask the store managers or the salesmen. The recycling symbols means one of two things: either the product is made of recycled materials or the item can be recycled. For instance, many plastic containers have a recycling symbol with a number code that identify what type of plastic resin it is made from. However, just because the container has this code does not mean it can be easily recycled locally. Then, check collection centers and curbside pickup service to see what they accept and begin collecting those materials. This can include metal, cans, newspaper, paper product, glass and plastic and oil. In my point of view, by applying by the 3 R's, we will save the amount of waste we throw away as a municipal solid waste. Other than that, there are so many benefits. For us, we implement the 3 R's such as saving money, buying the same product, it all over again, and make some money from recycling our unused things. Furthermore, let's conserve landfill space by implementing the 3 R's. Secondly, implementing the 3 R's could conserve landfill spaces. According to an article written on Vinausen.com in 2011 by Vinausen Group, which is a private waste management company, they stated that the air, water, soil, animals, plants, and humans are affected by waste in the environment. We take land away from wildlife, pollute the atmosphere, deplete the renewable resources as we use the environment as a waste dump. The reduce, reuse, and recycles waste initiative is one way that people do their part to protect the environment. In order to protect and conserve our environment, the 3 R's initiative decrease the volume of waste going into the landfill. The achievement of the 3 R's would result in less waste being created and hence as less demands for landfill space. Reducing involves finding a way to minimize or reduce the volume of garbage we throw away. By taking easy actions such as not buying more than required, you will help minimize the amount of waste in your household. Reuse means having a way to repeatedly use items instead of tossing them out. By reusing goods, you can reduce waste. Recycling suggests that something old is taken and converted into something new. This approach involves manufacturing new product from old product. This ensures the future waste from landfill will become a new commodity. By consuming items that contain recycled materials, you can protect the environment. Some of the items that we will use every day are recycled. In my point of view, the 3 R's really conserve the landfill spaces. For a starter, reduce will make us buy things less or only the necessary item, so the amount of waste we will generate will become less. Next, the reuse will make us throw our waste less since we will reusing some of the item, and for recycling we surely avoid the waste to end up in a landfill because it will go to recycling store. Moving on to my last point, which is implementing the 3 R's could reduce greenhouse gas emission. Lastly, implementing the 3 R's could reduce greenhouse gas emissions. According to the article, reduce greenhouse gas emission by recycling plastics and textiles into products, written by Marja Rita Korhonen and Helena Dalbo in 2007, they mentioned that the most efficient ways to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in waste management is to reduce consumption and thereby reduce waste generation. Material recycling can also decrease both the direct and indirect greenhouse gas emissions. Greenhouse gas emission could be reduced when waste is not disposed of at landfill nor treated in any other ways. For example, combustion, the greenhouse gas emission can be cut down by decreasing the energy consumption, both in acquiring and producing raw materials and also in manufacturing the product itself. When we reduce the amount of waste we throw away, the needs for landfills also decrease. When the landfill also reduce the greenhouse gas emission, also reduce the when the landfills are reduced, the greenhouse gas emission also reduce since landfill can emit the greenhouse gases. Reusing the same products for over and over again could also reduce the greenhouse gas emissions because the production of the product from its factory also produce the greenhouse gases. From my standpoint, greenhouse gases is really dangerous for us and for our planet because greenhouse gases have far-ranging environmental and health effects. Greenhouse gases will trap heat resulting in climate change. So, implementing the 3 R's in one of the ways we can reduce the greenhouse gases. The demand for landfill spaces also reduce, which landfills are one of the contributors to the greenhouse gases. In conclusion, the average amount of waste Malaysia generates every day is 1.17 kg per person. So, the implementation of reduce, reuse and recycle really give a lot of benefits to us. Thus, we should implement the 3R in our daily life to dispose waste, because it can cut down the amount of waste we throw away, conserve landfill space and reduce gas emissions. Poor waste management is really harmful for us, either directly or indirectly. Everyone is accounted for because we generate waste on everyday basis. If it's not us, who else? Please think before you throw. That's all from me. Thank you.